Hi, welcome to the stream today. I hope you had a beautiful Friday, and I certainly had, until like 10 minutes ago, where I realized that I was still sleeping half an hour into my usual streaming time. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm late, yeah. I guess I guess I was subconsciously afraid of programming for some reason. No, I'm joking. Uh, I'm actually looking forward today of the farmer was replaced because I want to optimize the stuff that I did last week. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly what I still get, what kind of commands and stuff, but I did not separate my stuff at all. And I think doing that, organizing it a little bit more and not writing everything in the same window, will eventually really benefit a clear vision about what I do and when I do stuff and how I do stuff and rewrite code and stuff. Um, yeah, that's the plan, I think. So let's jump right into it. So. Load. Start. Ah, there we are. So that is what we wrote last time. And it is a mess. Quite frankly, quite generally, that is a huge block of text, and I have no idea what it means anymore. So I thought to make it easier, harvest square one. Oh yeah. That was a thing that I used before I had the automatic pumpkin detection. So, what I thought might be useful is I write the what I planned and where I planted in one window. That is what and where and one other program there. This will handle the movement in general. And that means one piece at a time. I will eventually write extra movement options in for the pumpkin and the cacti. I think, but I also think it would not hurt having a movement piece. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi. I'm low resolution. So, how do I name that? Move. I cannot name it move, right? Because there was already, yeah, there is already a move command. Well, I could name it just move. Nah, I need to name it something else. You know what? We'll see. And what and where is my knight? Nah. What an there. Kniegete. That's my queen. Now I mix programming with chess. Probably a bad idea. Programming alone is already complicated enough. Okay. Queen is my movement. So, what is generally, when I want to move, my movement pattern? My movement pattern usually is, let's compare with what I have. There. I did. Boom, 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 boom. Where are my move commands? Here. If get position something. Okay. You know what? I think I need to rewrite that. If get position X and Y. X is left, right, and Y is up, down. This mod 2 equals 0. If this is divisible by 2, move east. Yeah. But before that, I want to... So, what is my goal? My goal is to move to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Once I'm on the right side, I want to move up and left. So I don't have this big jump from the right to the left side. That's my goal. Then move left and right in that S squiggly shape. Okay? Okay. True, I need... No, I don't need to put that stuff into a loop or into a... What was it? While? I don't need to put that into a while because every time I move, I call it from a different program, a different window anyway. So there is no while. So if the get position Y gets the current Y position of the drone, the Y position starts at 0 at the south and increases in the north direction. Okay. Okay, get position X. If that equals 0, and get position Y equals 0. Okay, on this, yeah, I don't want to program every single. Also, why did the music stopped? Is this normal in this game that the music stops? Is there a play music command somewhere? Built-in functions, items. entities ground. I think there's no music. Whatever. Okay, where was I? Yeah, there is an error, of course. I don't want to program every single field simultaneously. That would be just nuts. That would be crazy. So I have three scenarios. I move up on the right side. I move up on the left side. Four. I move up on the right side. I move up on the left side. On the move right, or I move left. So if I'm at a position that is 0, 0, or no, yeah, 0, 0 means my Y position has to be equal. Not equal. My Y position has to be even, and my X position has to be 0. Then I move up. X position is 0, and get position Y mod 2 equals 0. Yeah. Then I need, then if that is the case, I move north. So trying to use wait a second. Trying to use equal on the function get position Y. This is the function object itself, not the function's return value. Did you mean to call the function with the operator? Wait, wrong button. Also wrong button. Yeah, okay. I moved one place up. Good. Well, actually not good. Get position 1. Okay. I did it because of that. I was supposed to move to the right. So, ultimately, I also want to move up when my X position is, equals to get world size. Get underscore world get world size. Do I need to do that again? World size is 12. So I need to make world size -1. -1. I get the X position. If my X position is on the right edge, and my Y position is not divisible by 0, divisible by 2, then move north. So there are only those two scenarios. And in the meantime, and in any, in any other situation, I move either right or left. And that is such an, that is an easy one. I just test my Y position. If Y position divisible by 2, move east, and else move west. Ah, yeah, okay, I need parentheses here again. And they... Okay. Do a flip. No, I have a smart, easier solution. Print, right? Print 1. Two, 3, 4. Okay, what am I doing? 1, 2, 4. I move up, I move to the right. And then I move up and move to the left. Aha. I don't want to make that. I want to be actually moving left and right here. Did I miss something? Oh, you know what? I think I need an else command here. Oh yeah, sure. Error, this is not a valid statement. Why not? What is wrong with it? What is wrong with this end statement? What? What? Also, you know what? It is a little too quiet for my taste. Let's put on my playlist. So. Yeah, better. Okay, what is wrong with this statement? Get X position. Okay, else. Ah. You know what? I need an else if command, not an else command. I'm still making that jump to across the field. Okay, how did I do the move here? Move east. Get Y position. Boy, I have no idea anymore. No. No. Okay, you know what? I can just west and east mixing here. Okay, let's get rid of the prince and see. There's still a print somewhere. Ah, there. Oh, I move up and right. What if I make else if here? I move the wrong direction. I move from... okay. But if I don't do that... I make that. And I need to kind of somehow reverse these up here. Okay, get position X is 0 and get position Y is 2. Let's just try something. Make an exclamation mark everywhere except for where there was an exclamation mark in the first place. Okay, that does not work. It's not as simple as just reversing all the comparison statements. What if I just get rid of that, paste it here, get rid of that, and paste it here? Aha! Okay, that is my... That is my knight. That is the movement that I have now. The basic movement. I will have more complicated movement for, you know, the pumpkin and the cacti. But for now, I make my nice little S shape, swiggle snake shape. Good, 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 good. So my knight is safe. And then my queen. My queen will decide what I place and where I do it. So, and for that I need to pretty much copy some of this code. That is a while true statement, okay. For I in range, get what? For I in... I don't even have I. What is I? Whatever. I I have no idea what I meant with that. Whatever. If get position Y. Okay, let's say. If get position X is lower than, so my pumpkin will be on the bottom left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If my X position is smaller than 6 and get Y position is smaller than 6. Is it plant or place? Plant. Plant pumpkin? How did it work again? Plant entity. Okay, plant entity. Entity dot pumpkin. Dead pumpkin? Why should I be able to place dead pumpkin? Whatever. Oh, I need to check if the soil, if it is soil or the other thing. Okay, there's the sunflower, cacti, grass, tree, carrot, there, pumpkin. Should I implement the planting into the harvesting? No, that would probably not work for pumpkins. Or cacti. Though I'm not sure. Yet. No idea how I will do that. So. If get position Y is 0 and get position X is 0. If pumpkin equals... okay. If pumpkin equals 0, else pumpkin equals 0. Wait, that's... Okay, that is the actual planting. That is just a harvesting thing that I wrote in the middle of the stream last time. Okay, if get position... Good. Okay, the ground type. So I need to check if the ground type is groundland. Till. And other than that, oh, I don't remember what I did here. I think I counted the pumpkins somehow. I think I tried to count the pumpkins last time somehow. Okay. Until the ground, if can harvest equals false. Plant pumpkin. move. Okay, the move, I don't need the move here. Okay, that's already the cactus. No, I want to stay here in the pumpkin. Can I plant pumpkin on soil and normal ground? I need to check that. What was it? Till. Till. Plant. Where's the pumpkin? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, O, P. Entity. Entities. Dot pumpkin. I can place that. Okay. Harvest. Till. And then plant entity pumpkin. Okay, I do need soil. Okay. I need soil at the pumpkin. So, yeah. That's why I have this. If I get ground type is grassland, I will till. And then, after that, if I can harvest, if can harvest equals false, pumpkin plus 1. I don't think I need that. For now. I handle the pumpkin counting later. This is only the pumpkin. So, then. So, hashtag pumpkin. Pumpkin. The next one is hashtag. I want notes. I want notes. The next is the cacti. Cacti. No idea how to write that. Okay, if position. There. If get position is X, is left right, is lower than 6. And get position is bigger or equal to 6. Can I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, I have 12. What is the next upgrade? Here. The next world upgrade, where was this? There. 16 to 16. Okay, there are still a few world upgrades. Can I make somehow, if it is in range of a divisible by 6 thing? You know, from 6 to 12, and then from 7 to 12, and then from 13 to 18 and stuff. Is there an easy equation? Probably. I'm just checking the... I need the parentheses here to get X position. smaller than 6, get y position is equal and bigger than 6, and get y position is smaller than 12. A code block must contain at least one statement. A statement can be a function, but that's... Oh, I already solved it without me knowing how I did it. Okay. Plant entity, cactus. Okay, for the cactus I also need soil, which means I can just copy that. If get ground type is grassland, till, and then plant cactus. That's my pumpkins and cactus solved. If both is not the case, which means the X position is somewhere on the right side, let's make one for trees. Else if get position X plus get position Y equals this combined. Ooh. I can probably put both of them in parentheses, right? 2 equals 0. I need the sunflowers first. Sunflowers. Get position X. Is -1 is get world size. So. And here I just need this again. But I don't want the grassland, I want soil here. Because if it is soil, I need to till it to be able to plant the sunflower. That's easy. Or can I plant sunflowers? Can I plant sunflowers on soil? I can. I need to plant them on soil, actually. Okay. I didn't know that, actually. Well then, get grassland. If it's grassland, I till, and then I plant the sunflower. Okay, pumpkin, check. Cacti, check. Sunflower, check. Then trees. If the position X plus the position Y is divisible by 2, if that equals to 0, I get the ground type. Additionally, let's see, tree. I can place the tree on grass. I can also plant it on soil, so I don't need that for the tree. I don't need it. And okay. So if I create a while command now, while true. Let's make it true for now, just because I can. A while command that gets my queen and my knight back and forth. How are functions called again? There, import. Module to print x. Okay, module 2 plus 1. What? Putting all your code in a single file. Import statements allow you to import functions and global variables from another file. Okay, import module 2. Module 2 dot x. Module 2 print underscore x. I don't quite... Here import module... here import module 2 runs the file named module 2 and gives you access to all its globals. Okay. You can then access variables and functions within the imported module using the operator. So in this example, module 2 print x calls print x in module 2. Oh, I need to import stuff and then I use define? How was defining again? They are functions. Use the define keyword to define a new function. Define f arg1 arg2 equals false. You can use all the call operator to call the function. F in that case, right? Also see scopes to learn about local and global variables in functions. Okay. Ooh. So what I actually want is I define every single placement state by itself. Define queen. And then I just put all of that into So. Okay. I don't know if that is how I'm supposed to do it. But before my true loop while command, I can import queen. Or is it import dot queen? I forgot. Just import spacebar queen. Import spacebar queen. Yeah, okay. And then nothing. Just import spacebar queen. Okay. And then import spacebar knight. While true, loop queen. Queen. To a flip. Knight. Knigge. To a flip. Sure. Error. You try to call something that is not a function. A common mistake that can cause this is having a variable with the same name as the function. So I cannot define this as queen if I import queen as the file. Okay, then this is the king. King and queen need to be together. And oh, I did not define the horsey. Define. Horsey. Yeah. Well. So. Okay, and then I need to king that and horsey that. King has never been defined. What do you mean king has never been defined? King is defined in the queen, which I import, right? Has never been defined. It does appear to be defined in the file queen, which seems to be imported, but you aren't using it. You need to access it through the module name like this. Ah. Why? Oh, because... I think I know why. Because that makes sure that I don't have a variable in here that is the same variable as in here. Okay. Let's test this. Queen dot king. And this is knight dot horsey. Does it work now? Okay, moving, planting, moving, planting, moving, planting. Let's make it a little faster. It is exactly doing what I wanted to do, planting all the stuff. Maybe I erase this too. Yeah, that's a little faster. Oh no, the sunflowers are not getting placed. Okay, but the cacti are... They look weird, by the way. It's fine. Okay. On the right side I have the checkerboard. That was what I wanted. With the exception of the sunflowers, they need to be here. And do I need grass anymore, actually? Maybe I plant bushes in between the trees? And why is the sunflower not getting placed? Get position X. -1. Get world size. $11, $10. So, I'm almost there. I should get this now. I don't. Why? Position X is 11. Oh. I need a +1. Okay. I see. So all my sunflowers are there now. Great. And so is my pumpkin. So basically, this is my stuff now. My moving and my planting. Now I need a separate thing for harvesting. First of all, harvesting the pumpkin. Maybe I even keep track of the pumpkin in a separate file. Okay, that's my queen and my knight. If I want basic movement, I now have my queen knight and my queen king and my knight horsey functions. They are great. They are amazing. That's my movement and placement. Now, what I basically need is a harvest. For that, I need another file. that thing gets bigger and smaller if I push it up or down. Or is this an illusion? No, it does get bigger. Okay. How do I determine if I harvest? Of course, my pawn will harvest. Or the bishop. What else do I have? The rook? Nah. But wait a moment. I could literally do that. I define my horsey in here. That is the movement. And that is the placement. And this is my kingdom. And the placement, like I said before, delete, is my queen. And the movement is my knight. And then I can make this queen. No, kingdom, queen, and kingdom knight. Oh yeah, import. I only need to import one in that case. Though now I compile everything into the same again. But at least I have a few little statements in here what I do. So, import kingdom. Yeah, okay. Kingdom is working. Let's harvest the pumpkin. Punk. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. K-Bopim. K-Bopim? Welcome, welcome. Please don't be bored about me looking at black screens for hours on end. KB is fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do shit here. I'm not a programmer yet, but I'm on my best way. Look what I accomplished so far. You know what? Let's clear everything just to show you. That's amazing. What the heck? That was a first try pumpkin. Didn't expect that to happen. I thought it had like a 12% chance or something to get wrong. One thing I see a lot of streamers do is having all of the plans at the same time. Why? Is having all of the plans at the same time? I just... What would be more efficient? I mean, the pumpkin can only be at maximum efficiency at 6 times 6. That's the only plant that scales with the size. You're always better to play. Why? Cacti scale a little bigger, but I don't have any sorting algorithm figured out yet. Like, at all. That is probably the thing that I do next. Because it's a big space that I need to fill here. Just sorting all the cacti. Also, if I could make the grass in between into bushes. I don't think I need grass anymore, actually. 93,000 already. Oh, I didn't check the cacti. What does the cacti actually say? It is always one of those numbers. Da, 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 da. Okay. There are hints too. Sunflowers don't scale, but they only work when there are a lot of them. When there are a lot of them, yeah. I need like 10 sunflowers. That's why I planted sunflowers here on the right edge. That is more than 10. And it's easy to program. So, what was the sunflower thing again exactly? Yes, have at least 7 and at most 50. Oh no, that's something else. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, if there are at least 10 flowers on the farm and you harvest one with the largest number of petals, you get 8 times more power. Yeah. I need to also track somehow how much power the sunflowers have eventually. Give you some 10 to da. As long as you have power, the drone will use it to run twice as fast. It consumes 1 power every 30 actions. That's a lot of power that I have. I could restrict the sunflowers to like 10. Nah. I could restrict them to 15. Though, one step at a time. I cannot work on everything at the same time. Don't stress me out here, please. Please, it's complicated enough for me. Next workstation was actually the harvesting. When do I harvest what? I had like a counting system for the pumpkins. Okay, where do I put my counting now? I could put it here into the pumpkin. But if I do that and I don't plant something on the very first pumpkin field, it won't get called and won't update the pumpkin count. That could be a problem. As a top 30 player, you run the game. Write a code for each plant to plant the whole field and collect it. Don't split the field to have designated areas. I mean, I could do that. You say that's better? You're a top 30 player. I guess I trust you. Okay. Let's start from scratch in that case. So, what do I need right now? Mazes? A maze with a treasure in the paper? What? I don't even have that thing yet. I think I want to expand. Oh, I can... Dictionaries. I have no idea what I just got. Allow access to the cost of things. Random. I unlocked the random command. And I unlocked costs. I don't know. I don't think I will use costs. Automatically unlocks things. What? Unlock Mega Farm. I don't want an automatical unlocking thing, do I? No idea. What should I get right now? Okay, speed is kept right now. More grass, good. I just got rid of all my pumpkins. Ah, bummer. After you get unlocked. Dude, last week was the first time I ever programmed anything. As if I can program a something that completes by itself. That's a little above my level. Just saying. But thank you for letting me know, I guess. Oh, let's increase the pumpkin stuff. Polyculture. What was that? Use companion planting to increase the yield. Okay. I first need to check out what dictionaries are and costs, and then I go to polyculture. I unlocked quite a few things now. In the meantime, I can run my old code. Where is it? There. Let's run my code from last week. A code from last week while I do that. It's not very efficient. The operator cannot be used in the operator 3 and none. Okay, let's get rid of the cactus. For now. No, never mind. I want that actually. I want the cactus, even if it's not efficient. What did I do last week here? If get position is lower than say, okay, position, use the grassland thingy, plant cactus. Oh, that's measuring. Let's get rid of that for now. That's it. That's the issue with cacti not filling the field. Ah, because if I measure something that is not a cacti, I see, then it will be an error. Wait, why do I? I think I'm stuck in this here right now. What if I exclude that even further? Let's not get cacti. No. No, 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 no. If that, else. Okay. Yeah, I know, I know. No, it's only executing the top part of the code. Why? Repeatedly. Do I just get rid of the cacti? Do I just get rid of the cacti? Also, I realized that I don't have any carrots in the in the part that I wrote today. Okay, for something. Get the position, place the pumpkin. That's the pumpkin, okay. And then get that. Ah, I don't have the move here. I don't have the move action here. Move east. That's problematic. Get position is bigger than 6 and lower than 12. Why? Okay. Okay, okay. First of all, that has to be a bigger or equal to. Second of all, that is fine. And get position X. Needs to be smaller than 6. And how do I move up? How did I do that on other plants? Oh, you know what? I need to put the pumpkin, the cacti, below the sunflower. But why does the pumpkin work in that case? Ah, no. Never mind. As soon as I have this, everything should work fine. Yeah. Hey, what happened to my code since last time? I didn't modify that at all. Or did I? Okay, you know what? Let's copy that. And do Control Z until I am back at a point there. So. Stop. I need to clear. Clear! Does it work again? Okay. I don't know what I did last week, but this works for now. Okay, while this is working, I can read what dictionaries are. Dictionaries are a data searcher that allows you to map keys to values in the same way that a real dictionary maps words to their definitions, and you can look them up very quickly. A dictionary can be created like this. Right off equals north, east, south, west. What? Right off northeast? East. Hä? Northeast. Ah, east south, southwest, and west north. Right of west is north? Maybe it's a loop thingy. Who knows? The expression before the colon is the key, and the expression after the colon is the value to which the key maps. The above dictionary maps each direction to the direction to its right. Okay, if I face to the east and I turn to the right, I face to the north, south. So I understand that loop here to some degree, I guess. Here's another one that maps the drone's position to the entity it's over. It's a lookup thing. It's like a dictionary, basically a list, or in some way. X, Y equals. What? What? No, wait. X, Y equals get position X, get position Y. Entity dict equals entity dict equals XY get entity type. Can I? Can I really wait, is this now a dictionary? Or is this just two separate values? Can I ask for X now? XY is separate. I had no idea that I can define variables that way. I thought I need to write them in separate lines. I'm not a programmer. It's a Python thing, okay. Accessing the value mapped to a key is similar to accessing an element in a list. Value equals dict key. That's cool to know. That's interesting. Only a Python thing though. Okay, dict key. So if I say dict key, that will give me get entity type. Accessing the value mapped to a key is similar to accessing an element in a list. Okay. Example. Orientation is right of south, which is west. This sets orientation to west. Oh, so I can basically track in which direction the drone is moving at any time if I want. Okay. And do probably other fancy shit. Entity dict, get position X, get position Y, get entity type. This updates the entity stored for the current position. That's really useful for the cacti, I think. So I can first check where I come from, check what kind of entity this is. If it is a cacti, I give it a true or something. Then I move one field over. So I need to map out which plants are not cacti if I really want to make a efficient cacti field. Because at the moment I basically make this. I also never harvest the cacti, I just realized. Do I want to fix that now? Real fast? Give me a second. I do want a few cacti in my inventory, even if it's not really efficient. So. Where's the harvesting usually? Get position till if can harvest. That's the thingy. No. There is the tree. If get position, harvest. If get position. Harvest. It's that easy. I hope. Oh yeah, it is. I will get some cacti. I don't know. Yeah, cacti and stuff are expensive, but I think it will be worth it in the end. I have 81 already, see? It's not the worst. It's pretty bad. But still a net positive, so. So was this it for the dictionary? Use no. Orientation, if that's right, you can add a key. And to get keys are unique, so adding a key that already exists in the dictionary will overwrite the previous value. Okay. That makes it easier, right? Use dictionary pop to remove a key value apart from dictionary. Key in dict evaluates to true if key is a key in the dict and false otherwise. So you can use if key in dictionary to check if dictionary contains the key. Putting a dictionary in a for loop allows you to iterate through all keys. For key in dictionary, value equals dictionary. Key. Okay. Well, the dictionary kind of gets me. See also sets. Sets are like dictionaries, but without values. They are just an unordered set of keys. Okay. I kind of get a headache with the dictionaries for now, but maybe I'll figure them out at some point. Yeah. They are created like dictionaries, but without values. Ah, okay, a list is north, east, west, and the dictionary is north, east, east, south, southwest. Wait. Use set to create an empty set. Creates an empty dictionary. Okay, what are those? Parentheses? No, those are parentheses. Fancy parentheses. Fancy parentheses for a dictionary and normal parentheses for a set. To add a new element to the set. Okay. Sets are easy to understand. I don't get dictionaries yet. Maybe the examples are bad. Example. Orientation is right of south. This sets orientation to west. Yeah, but why would I... The set doesn't change at all if I do that. Keys are unique, so adding a key that already exists in the dictionary will overwrite the previous value. How do I... Okay, I think I need to... So a dictionary can be created like this. I need to figure out how a dictionary looks like. This is one dictionary of the cardinal directions. And what is right of them. So right to north is east, right to east is south, right to south is west, right to west is north. I do get that. Okay, here's another one that maps the draw's position to the entity it's over. X, Y. X is get position X, Y is get position Y. But this is a list. That's not a dictionary, right? Wait, that's not a dictionary. Wait, entity direct equals. Those are the fancy parentheses. X, Y. What does this create? Entity dictionary. This will create my 1, 2. There are two variables. In one side, get entity type. Wait a second, I can get entity types anywhere on the field? I can get entity types anywhere on the field? That's crazy. You get a plant under the drone. Oh wait. Ah. Oh, okay. I can save on which position which entity type is. Ah, okay, I understand what this line is for. I was not sure what that is for. Okay, I have X and Y and the entity type. Of course. And that saves into a dictionary. And every dictionary type can only have one thing. And in dictionary, any dictionary, what was it? Keys are unique. So the key of this dictionary piece is the left side. In this case, the coordinates. Okay, and the coordinates can only be there once. I can have like 20 pumpkins in this entity dictionary, but I can only have one XY position if it is like 5-5 or 5-4. My brain is working. Okay. So basically, if I write this code, I can store all the coordinates. If I use this line code on every field, I will have so many entries in my dictionary, and I will have mapped out what is where. What I can do then is check if a specific dictionary position has a specific plant, and then I can check it if it is a cacti. So I don't have to worry about checking carrots, because that is obviously not possible. Yeah. I think I understand dictionaries now. I don't know exactly how to use them efficiently, except for this very niche specific use case, but whatever. Okay, costs. I don't think I will use costs that much. I'll have an abundance amount of anything if I run this a little AFK. Okay. Any cost can be represented as a dictionary that maps items to numbers. Dictionaries again, okay. The getCost function returns such a dictionary. It returns the cost of a plant or unlock. GetCost entity pumpkin returns items carried one. Why would I need that? For unlocks, an optional second argument can be passed for the unlock level you want to get the cost for. By default, it's the current unlock level. Okay. For unlocks that are already at the maximum level, getCost will return none. It can be used like this. Cost equals getCost something for item in cost. The amount of this item needed. Okay. I probably never use that because I upgrade manually unless I, for some reason, triple, quadruple play through this game, and then maybe once I'm a programming pro, I try to do that. But for now I can do everything manually. Polyculture. Okay, that seems to be something. You may have already noticed that sometimes plants yield more when planted together. Grass, bushes, trees and carrots yield more when they have the right plant companion. Really? Companion preference is different for each individual plant and cannot be predicted Unfortunately, the companion preference of the plant under the drone can be measured using getCompanion. What? It returns a tuple where the first element is the type of the plant and it wants as its companion, and the second element is the position where it wants its companion. So if position 10,1 is a tree, then I check for companion, I get something like entity, then I get a companion like entity caret 10,0 instead of 10,1. I don't even get a cardinal direction, that's mean. That's really mean. But okay. Plant type x, y equals getCompanion. For example, if you plant a bush and then call getCompanion, it will return something like entities caret. Oh my god! Okay. 3,5. This means that the bush would like to have carrots at the position 3,5. So if you plant carrots at 3,5, then harvest the bush, it will yield more wood. The growth stage of the carrot doesn't matter. Okay. A plant's companion preference can be either entities grass, entities bush, entities tree, or carrot. Oh, there's no pumpkin or cacti in here. Or sunflower. Okay, each plant chooses this randomly, but it will always choose a different plant than itself. The position can also be any position within 3 moves of the plant, except the position of the plant itself. I thought it's like a direct neighbor. But, okay. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. That's a piece of work here. If there is no plant under the drone that has a companion preference, getCompanion will return none. Before polyculture is unlocked, the yield multiplier is 5. It doubles every time you upgrade it. So I get 5 times more if that is active. Huh. What if 2 plants have the companion plant at the same position? That is not unlikely to happen. And what if that is a different plant? Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying, but interesting. I'm not okay. Let's see what I can upgrade. What, 10,000? What, bones? Bones? What is that? I think I need bones. Ah, there are bones. Dinosaurs, majestic ancient creatures. My music is gone. Give me a second. There. Dinosaurs. Dinosaur is playing Snake. Dinosaurs are ancient, majestic creatures that can be farmed for ancient bones. I mean, I always thought if you dig up a skeleton underground, it will be gone, but apparently, here in this game, they just spawn. This is turning into an archaeology game. Unfortunately, dinosaurs have gone extinct a long time ago. Okay, so the best way to do now is dressing up as one. Wait, what? For this purpose, you have received a new dinosaur head. The head can be equipped with change head. It's dinosaur head. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite look like on the advertisement. Oh. If you equip the dinosaur head and have enough cactus, an apple will automatically be purchased and placed under the drone. When the drone is over an apple, it moves again. It will eat the apple and grows its tail by one, if you can afford it. A new apple will be purchased and placed in a random location. Okay, this is literally like Snake. The apple cannot spawn if something else is planted where it wants to be. Does it try to do something new then? Okay. The tail of the dinosaur will be dragged behind the drone, filling the previous task. The drone moved over. If a drone tries to move on top of a tail move, will fail and return false. What if I could lock myself in there? The last segment of but then I probably have to change the head and it will be gone. The last segment of the tail will move out of the way during the move, so you can move onto it. However, if they literally call it snake, the snake fills out the whole farm, you will not be able to move anymore. So you can check if the snake is fully grown by checking if you can't move anymore. While wearing a dinosaur head, the drone can't move over the farm border to get to the other side. Okay. Using measure on an apple will return the position of the next apple as a tuple. Okay. When the head is unequipped again, by equipping a different head, the tail will be harvested. That's what I thought. You will receive bones equal to the tail length squared. So for a tail of length n, you will receive n times n to the power of 2 items bone. Dude, that's a huge pile of bone if I really get the whole field. For example, length is 1, bone 1, 4, 9, 16, yeah. Then 25, then 36, and so on. 100 is 10,000 bones. If I just write a snake command that collects all the apples. That seems interesting. That is really interesting. I guess I need to do that separately from the farm, because the apple can only grow on empty land. So I need to clear. Is it known that you can turn off the drone sound? Welcome to the stream. First of all, you are first time chatter. You were not here last time, I think. But hello anyway. I did not know that I can turn off the drone sound, no. Welcome to the stream though. Xenos is very heavy, so if you equip it, it will take 400 ticks instead of 200. Ah, okay. However, each time you pick up an apple, the number of ticks used by move is reduced by 3%. Oh. You said this last time after a 2-hour stream, and then the question came up. Whatever. It's not the first time I'm confused. The dinosaur head is very heavy. If I equip it, I move half as fast. However, each time you pick up an apple, the number of ticks used by move is reduced by 3%. Run it down. Because a longer tail can help you move. Doesn't make sense, but okay. Ah, I see. Your English is not the best. Don't worry. It's fine. The following loop prints the number of ticks used by move after any number of apples. Ticks equals 400. For I in range. What? Print? Do I want to see that? You only have one dinosaur head, so only one drone can wear it. Do I get more drones at some point? No way. If you keep moving along the same path, it covers the whole field. Yeah, I thought so already. You can easily get a snake that covers the whole field every time. It's not very efficient, but it works. Fully traversing a very large farm can take a long time, and you might not actually need that many bones. Feel free to use set world size to change the size of the farm to something more convenient. I can't just do that? I can get a few bones already if I want to. Do I want to play Snake? Let's write something. What I want to write is a movement function or movement that collects is on every single field and not jumps from one side to the other on the field. So, and I need a while command. While true. And then if the position x mod equals 0, okay, there equals 0, mod 2, so mod 2 equals 0. I move to the right, so x position is the horizontal lines. Here I move to the right. On the furthest right thing, I move up 1. If get position Y +1 is the get world size, get world so if that is the case, move north. Move north. So then I make basically this movement. So move east. So that's the right movement, and then I need the left movement, which is basically this again. But if that is not 0, move west. Oh wait, I make a snake again. I need to make a snake, but leave the leftmost column free. Okay. How do I turn on the cowboy hat again? Change hat there. Change hat dot add, remove, pop, insert. What? I don't need a dot. Heads dot dinosaur head. Nice. Good. So I make basically this movement to the right, and I go up, then I move to the left. But on the left movement, I want to get up. I get the Y position. Wait. So if the Y position cool. If the Y position is equal to 1, then I move north. Cool. But also I want the Y position on the world size. I can't do that on top of here. There. If get position Y +1 equals world size. Wait a second. I hope that the world size will always be an even number. That would make things very easy. I could put that. So if I'm at this row here, the second row, if I'm on the second row, I do not want to move, I do want to move to the north, unless my Y position is thing. If my Y position is on the world edge, I move to the west. And then south until I hit coordinates 0, 0. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Then I move west, and then while get position X. No, get position Y is bigger than 0. Move. South. And else move north. So, can I pause it for a second here? Pause. Let's clear that. And my dino. I found the apple. Wait a second. Why do I only move? Why do I only move 1 to the right? At position 1, 0. Wait a second. Wait. I need more else's. Fun fact now. A fun fact. Now it is even before the patch 1.0. It was even odd. What? It was even odd, even odd, even odd. Paint doesn't quite describe it. Snake on an upboard. Welcome to hell. Yep. True. I imagine that being on even grids makes things way easier, I assume. Why did I stop here? What the heck? Did I mix up X and Y somewhere here? If get position Y is divided by 2. No, X. I think I want to rewrite that. How long did it take? 2 hours? No, not 2 hours. 5 minutes or something. Okay, let's try that again. If my position on X. Now, if my position. If get position is no. Undo. I can modify. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I get position X. Why do I mod to it? Oh, if my position X is equal, I get the position Y. Start with getting X, Y equals get pos X, get pos Y. Would be easier to read. Okay. X, Y equals get position X, get position Y. Like this? Ugh. Okay. I think that will make things easier actually. If X is equal, basically, I still check if Y plus 1 is the world size. If Y plus 1 is the world size, I move north. Ah-huh. And if it's not, if it's not, I need to else here. If it's not, I move to the east. And otherwise, there, else. I need to move to the west somehow. I can't go north from there. If Y plus 1 world size means you are on the top row. Oh, true. No, I meant if I'm on the X axis, on the edge, if I'm on the right edge, I move north. If I'm on the right edge, I move north once. And then I'm not on the even anymore, but on the odd. And once I'm on the odd, I do exactly the same thing, actually. But not with the world size. But with the 1, because the 1 is always here in this second column. And then I move north. Otherwise, I move west. So I have a snake function here, left and right, ignoring the leftmost column. And then I need to somehow, once I'm up here on x1 and y11, I need to initiate the move left x1 and y11. With x1, it's uneven here. So if y equals 11, I guess, I can just break out of it. And then I write another loop. Oh no, I cannot break out of it. Because then I only do one cycle. I need to reset my position here. Get back to square one. Ah, yeah, true. Thank you. Get world size -1. So. If y equal, if my position, yeah, if x equals 1 and world size y is world size -1. Yeah, that's exactly that square. And if the field gets bigger, it's the square above, but still a second row. And then here I need to create a move west. And then while x is bigger than 0, move south. Otherwise, I move north. Yeah, I move north here. And otherwise I move west. Why do I move west? Two equal signs. Whoa! I think I get the feeling that I'm not the best code writer. Why do I till the farmland, by the way? Do I need to untill it? Happens automatically. Okay. Ah, because my because my tail is doing that. True, the tail of the dinosaur head. So why am I on the X world size, but I do not move north? Okay, X is Y. If Y is divisible by 2. That's harder than it looks like. Ah! my head. My head. What am I... What am I seeing? Depending on when I execute my code, I do different things. Okay, right, true. If the Y position is divisible by 2. Oh yeah, true. Clear. Thank you. Good idea. Clear, change the head. X and Y are the positions. Is this why it doesn't work? Snake to snake things. Oh, huh? My code is completely working. I said it too early. I said it too early. I said it too early. My code is not working. Ah! Okay. Change 0 to 1 to fix it. Here? If Y, developer 2, no. If X plus 1 equals world size, no. If X equals 1. Oh, if X is smaller than 1. Does it work now? I did something different. X, get position. It's the code. Here. Have Y X minus 1. I don't understand. Get the world size? Yeah, okay. Once I'm at 0, 0, that should work here. If X plus 1 is the world size. Otherwise I move east. I should move to the east when I'm on this field. When I'm on 0, 0, Y modular 2 is 0. X plus 1 is get world size. I'm not on the world size, so I should move to the east when I'm here. Undo. If I'm at 0, 0, truly from logic, I should move east. Why don't I do that? And down I go. And then... Oh, I need to... I need to somehow break out of that while command. While X is bigger than 0. Oh, I thought, ta-da! That's what I, that is what happens when I define x before the loop. Okay, okay, okay. Now, how did I break it this time? Okay, while get position x is... Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, I need position y. I'm stupid. Poinica! I did it! I programmed my own snake! That's amazing. Look at that. I feel so accomplished right now. Ah, look at that. Look at that little snake. It's perfect. My little creation. That dinosaur. Are snakes, what is the word? Do snakes come after dinosaurs? I know birds do. Snakes do not, right? Snakes are completely different. Am I wrong, or is the snake getting faster? I need to read through that again. How do I harvest them again? Changing the head harvested, right? The head can be equipped with change head, move, measure. Dude, that's a fast snake. If I ever saw one. So, stop. How do I change it? I mean, how do I harvest it? That was a really pleasure to look at. Clear will harvest it. Really? Oh, true. I already have 48 bones. 20,000. Okay, what can I do with bones? 100 100 million bones. 100 million bones. Well, I guess with a bigger size of a world, I do get more than 20,000. Like exponentially more. Whatever. What can I do with 10,000 bones then? What do I need bones for? Ah, there. Polyculture is more efficient. Okay, if I run this whole thing 2 more times, I can even get the polyculture number 3 already. Increase the yield multiplier for polyculture from 20 times more to 40 times more. Okay. Oh, so much stuff. Debugging, set world size. Oh, true, I can. Oh, are all the commands already accessible to me, or do I need to unlock them? I think I need to unlock them. Oh. I accidentally upgraded my world size while I was running the command. Okay, I still got the bones, but not as many as I like to. Let's see how long that takes, though. Oh my god, look at that. There are so too many text pieces that I still need to read. Some need unlocking yet, yeah. 500,000 more pumpkins for that. Crazy. That's a lot. Okay. Can I upgrade this? Yes. 1.5 million wood. The heck? Oh, wait. I never used my fertilizer, like, at all. Work on polyculture for now. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't need the auto unlock. Anything else that I can? Here on the right side, I have all the function thingies except for the automatic unlocking thing. This is probably just a trophy. Simulate. Test faster and under reproducible conditions. Reproducible conditions. Runtime equals simulate. so much stuff here. Set speed, yeah. That's probably good for debugging. If I want to get but if I want to get step by step, I just press that other button. For real. Good thing that this code works on any world size. That really is fine. That's good. So let's make that that one farm. I mean that one bone thing finish. Let's finish that, and then I can work on polyculture. And you say I should mix them, mix the polyculture with what was it? The cacti. How the heck do I do that? I plant the cacti, and then maybe I run the whole field once to put all the spaces that I have into a dictionary. Or can I do that somehow else? So what? Okay. How many bones do I get? 17,000 I have? 80,000 I have. Polyculture. 250,000. Okay. Timing. I just do things as soon as I can. That's not important right now. Polyculture, I need to read that still a little bit. Main. What was that? Dinosaurs. I don't need that. I have a function that does this for me. Or a program. Dictionaries. I need to check that out a little more. And dictionaries and polyculture. Those are the important things right now. Okay. I want a grid of, after the cactus, your brain was in knots for 2 days. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. So what I want is a new program. So. in this new program, I will, so I want to define all the positions like x00, position 00, position 512, position 15.1, and whatever. So I say x equals 0, y equals 0. And then, while true. How do I create a dictionary again? There, somewhere. There, key value. How? Okay, entity with fancy brackets. Okay. Fancy brackets create a dictionary. So, positions equals fancy brackets x, y, and empty, or let's say none, because they already used it a few times. As soon as it is not none though, it will be something. For example, entity bush, tree, whatever. Then, okay, wait, how do I, wait, so, positions equals, can I just do that? How do I add position stuff? Value, orientation. Okay, just like that. That's an empty dictionary. True, because a comma separates them. Yeah, okay, so I cannot have x comma y. I need to put them in brackets themselves. Sure. Okay. Here I have, oh, an empty dictionary. Then I add x plus 2 while x is lower than get world size. Positions is that. And then x plus 1. Right. And once that is done, I say x equals 0 again, and y equals y plus 1. And then I can say y, and instead of that, while y is smaller than get world size. Can you explain what you are trying to do? I try to map, I try to get a dictionary of all the position without me needing to move the whole field. So I get a full dictionary of all the positions. You can't? Why not? I need to move to get values, but... Huh? The only thing... If I print the world size, if I print the position. If I print position 8, 5. Now if I print get position. So I need this guy to stop moving for a second. Once I have the dictionary of all the positions... wait. Oh, my head hurts. Okay. You say I need polyculture. And for polyculture I need to know where the stuff is. To store what? To store... Oh, I store the stuff anyway. I store the stuff anyway once I'm on top of the plant. True, I don't need that. And I put it into the dictionary anyway. Once I'm on top of the cacti or whatever. The dictionary can only have one key of the same ever. And the key is the first thing. Here in the top example, north is the key. So if I say north, if I write something into the dictionary that is north column brick, then this will replace the north column east. I think. That's it. That is what is written down there somewhere. So what I actually want is... I plant a cacti. Then I check where is the position of its thing. Of its polyculture, its partner, whatever. Companion, that's what they call it. And then I move... cacti don't do polyculture. I thought they do that. A plant's companion preference can be either... Yeah, grass, bush, tree, or carrot. But there's nowhere is stated that a cacti cannot have a polyculture. Let me test it. Clear. Plant. Plant. Entity. Entities dot. Where's the cactus? That cactus. And then get companion. Get companion. Your code triggered a warning. Click the icon. Yeah. For the full output warning. Cannot plant entities cactus. Okay. In that case, till. And then, wait. Print. Can I print get companion? Okay, I cannot. How do I get that thing? If you plant a bush and then call get companion, it will return something like entities carrot. Okay, you know what? So let's replace that with tree. Print. This is not a valid statement. Did you mean to print? There's no semicolon. Yeah, there's the bush. And let's try that with cactus. It is none. Okay. Never mind then. Never mind then. That's interesting. Why do I constantly use water and fertilizer? I lose them constantly, probably. Okay, if I only use grass, bush, tree, and carrot, you know what I could do? I could place... I could check the water and fertilizer generate naturally. Okay. I could place a tree, check where its companion is and what it is, move to this field, place that, and check it again. Put everything in the dictionary until I find two places overlap with each other, and then I can move to every place that I had in order and harvest everything from spot 1 to spot, I don't know, 20 or something. I want to probably start in the middle so I can spread in all directions and not only into the 3 directions in the corner. So I move to the middle and do that and hope it works. That's my plan now. So it's possible working a way to do it, but it works. I know that it's probably slow. Okay, do you have a suggestion how I can make it better? Or should I... I'm a programming noob. I think I go for the easiest way, even if it's not the most efficient. Though, now that I think about it, this... Where is my main? There. This one might be even faster if I ignore that. Look at that. Wait a second, I need to clear first. This might be faster already, just because I don't move as much. I have 16 sunflowers now. See what I mean? Wait, what? It works. First of all, you pick a main plant you want the most of, hay, tree, or carrot. Then you move the whole field planting. What? Then you move the whole field planting it. After you plant it, gets its companion and save its position. Okay. So, clear. You know what? Set world. How do I make the world size smaller again? If you are in position with some plant saved, you plant the saved plant. Otherwise, you plant the main. Get its companion done. Ah, okay. I plant everything. Trees. Then this is a tree. I get the companion. Yeah. Okay. And then I basically jump. It could be that I... Isn't it possible that I plant a tree here? It tells me a companion, which is the carrot right above it. And then the carrot says its companion is the tree right below it. But the tree is not ready to harvest yet. Well, I guess I can harvest a tree even if it's not ready yet. I just get less wood. But yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that can work. That can work. No loops allowed that way. You only get companion of main plant type to not have conflicts. Okay. Let's say main equals get... No, what is my main? Let's get trees. Entities dot tree. There. Let's say main is tree. For now. I can change that anytime. Then I move the whole field and plant trees, which I can use this one here. Plant main planting. Oh, that repeats indefinitely. How do I stop that? Move the whole field maintaining X, Y as your position. If you have a plant saved for current position, plant it. Okay. Get companion of current main, plant and save it. Done. So what I want is I plant main. Then I can I check for the... I can check, right? I can check immediately what the companion is. Get companion. So after planting, I get companion. You know what? So X and Y, get companion. I need a dictionary for that. So positions equals the empty thing. And then I add this to the positions. Plant type. That's the polyculture, the dictionaries. How do I add it? If X and Y in saved, it works. There is something saved previously as saved X and Y. Yeah. Value orientation dictionary entity. How do I put something into the dictionary if the dictionary already exists? Value entity direction. I can get the position. I can get something out of the dictionary. If X and Y is saved, if it works, position XY equals something. Okay, wait a second. Position XY equals get companion. That will place the companion. No. Welcome to the Stream Hunter Prince prices. That's not what I... Is this... That is not yellow. That's normal, right? Because it's a dictionary? Okay. Positions. Position. Z. So I basically move the whole field now. That's the whole moving. So, you know what I do? I define move. Moving. Move. How do I define stuff again? Okay. There. Define F. I need to put that into the missing parentheses. So define move. That's my move. How long am I in the game? 6 hours. 7 hours now. But I'm not really, yeah, I never tried any programming before. before that. And slowly but surely my brain is melting. I think I don't start with the defining. That's overwhelming for me right now. But the while true command is still wrong, because then if I do that, I'm gonna land in a loop and just gain more of the stuff, more, yeah. So that's basically my moving. That's what I do. And while I move on every step when I move, I want to check, no, I want to plant a companion. If there is a companion, if there is no companion, I want to plant the main. They can overlap though pretty easy. Especially if I move every single field, whatever. So, while true, plant, if the dictionary, if the position of the dictionary, other way around, if the position in the dictionary. Wait, I can't check if something is in the dictionary, right? If some key is in the dictionary. Okay, key in dictionary evaluates to true if key is a key. Okay, if key in, wait a second, key. If X, Y in positions equals true. If that is true, I want... I slowly get it. If that is true, I want to plant whatever is saved as... whatever is saved in this key. Start with code that makes drone go over the whole field and printing its position. Go over the field and printing its... What? Start with code that makes drone go over the whole field and printing its position. Everything else would go after. You have that working. You're only getting a mess now. What if I... Can I not... Okay. Give me a second. If I save, wait a second, X equals get position. I save both X and Y again, just like I did before. Y. I save X and Y now again. After I save that, can I not write the whole dictionary without flying over the whole field? Because if you say I need all the keys, I can create all the keys before I flow over the field, because this only gives me numbers, right? The positions only give me numbers. I don't need that now, but it's so easy. I already wrote the code, but I deleted it again. Because I thought it's useless. I can also fly over the field, yeah, sure. So I'm gonna fly over the field one time. So on every turn when I fly over the field, that's flying over the field one time in total. Positions. You can fill the dictionary without flying, but what's the point? You won't get any necessary info by doing that. It's just wasted time. Yeah, true. Wasted time? I don't use time for calling actions. But you're kind of correct. I constantly forget how to add stuff to the dictionary. Time is used for everything. Yeah, I guess electricity is not infinitely fast. Yeah. So key in direct dictionary, value to true. Pop is to get something out of there. Accessing the value mapped on a key is similar to accessing an element in a list. Value is dictionary key. Can I get the other thing, not the key? Example, orientation equals right of south. This sets orientation to west. Right of south. So if I ask for a key, or if I call a key, I get actually the other thing. Is there a name for the other thing? I don't want to call it the other thing. Okay, position equals true. My head, if the value. Exactly. Okay, the value. So I ask for the key, I get the value. No, I want something to be the key, and I don't be the key, but I get I be the value. So x of key, x equals key, makes it actually x equals value. Oh no. X equals dictionary key makes it actually x equals value. Yeah, but okay. I'm sorry, I'm slow today. I'm very slow today. How do I do this then? I I'm happy you watch me, but I don't know why you watch me. Yeah. Positions, parentheses. No. XY entity direct equals XY. Accessing a value mapped to a key is similar to accessing that. Good. Key direct. How? That's testing if something is in a key. Where do I put stuff into a key? How do I I don't remember how I put stuff into a key, into a dictionary. What do I want to put into a dictionary? You know what? Okay, let's write first. I want to put X and Y as the key, and as the value I take get entity type. No, get companion, right? Yeah, get companion. Get companion. This is what I want to put into a thing. Positions equals some value you put there. Positions. XY equals get companion. Haha. Before I do that, let's see what it does. I'm pretty sure something's wrong here. Just do a working field travel loop that prints the position of every cell if it travels over. Okay. I don't understand why I need to put X and Y into the same thing. So then print X X Y. Zero, 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 1, 0, 0, 2, 0. Does it print everything? 70, 80, 90. Yeah, that prints everything. Yeah, it will make that snake's movement that I programmed for the dinosaur actually, but it does the job. What do you mean my code doesn't work? When moving down, I copied one. Oh, true. Because there's a while thing here. But I do not need that while, because I just erase that. Let's get rid of the print for a second and see if it moves all the paths. Wait, not so fast. Ech. So step by step. It moved west while true, get the positions. If y is divisible by something, if x is... if x is... 0. Now it will print everything if I tell them. I will make the jump from up here to down here, but it's fine. I make a snake movement here. Three, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 0, 5. See, I don't leave any spaces anymore. So there is also no loop in here anymore. So everything I do now will be executed after every single move. The same code can be written in 4 lines of code. Really? I mean, I can combine those 2 lines, I see. If I also overlap from the right to the left, instead of making a snake movement, I see that I don't really need any of that. Which gets it pretty down already. Use 4 loops. I don't understand them. I tried to understand the 4 loops, but I couldn't last week. So I just use either true loops or if loops. Statement loops like while x is bigger than y or something. Does it do the same? Or is it... Okay. Stop moving for a second. So x... Y. Okay. 4. How does a 4 loop works? It was orange. Try. True. Do I need to be that efficient? I think it's not so necessary. I rather be easy to understand than overly efficient. What I know is that everything I write, I can do in here. Oh, there was a link in your thing. Slash untimeout. You pasted a link that is not in my link thing. You even checked if it is there. It's not YouTube, not something. There was a pastebin link to share code. Okay. Let's see. For y in okay. For y in range. What does oh god. But I do have to get the positions still, right? And why do I print them in parentheses? Yeah, I'm gonna clear them. I get rid of that. Oh no, never mind. That is necessary. I didn't not see that parenthesis here. So why does this work? For y in range. Is this another statement like while? Zero, zero, 1, 0, 2, 0, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does this work? I never specified what y is in this code. There is no variable y or x or anything. Y is created in for loop, starts at 0. Okay. For x in range get world size. Okay. Yeah, I do. That is, I don't know why, but for my brain that is so not intuitive at all. But okay. What if I say something else for a variable that actually already exists? Instead of that. It will overwrite. Ah, okay. Yeah, as I thought, it's not making the snake moves. But it's fine. So that's the first and only time I will cheat, okay? I just take your code because it's doing pretty much the same. Cool. That moves my stuff around. The thing is, now I need to put all that into a dictionary. Now I need to plant stuff, first of all. Let's plant the trees. It won't be correct if it starts from any position other than 0. See, my code would be correct. My code is superior to that. But it's also longer. Okay, now I need to replace that print. Yeah, travel the field, plant all the trees, unless plant all the trees on the separate coordinates, unless that position is already marked as a companion. In that case, plant the companion instead. And of course harvest if I can. That's the plan. We saved current coordinate. We plant companions saved for this position. Yeah. So I need, after every move, do I need to double my code in here? Because I have two different moves. Let's see. Okay. For each cell, we check if it was saved. Yeah. But now I need to... Can I just put my code in here? Code here. Or do I want to put it in... I think I want to put my code in here where the print is. Yeah, of course. Because the print already works on every piece. So. In here. Now. I want to x, y equals get position x. Get position y. So x and y is not altered anywhere else. Oh, yes, it is. Here, because of the for loops. They will get, x and y will get overwritten. Okay, then make it x pos. and y pos, I guess. X and y are already coordinates. Like, why did I define it then before? Why can I get the position if I can just type in X or Y? You weren't using for loop before. I don't understand what... But the for loop does not make the very... What if I say that is G? And instead of here, I also take G. Would that still work? Yes. So what I save here in the for is not actually the coordinates, it's just a number, a new variable that will repeat itself as long as it is in range of the get world size. That's not the coordinates, so I can make this an A, that a B, and it's the same, but why the... Huh? They just happen to be coordinates if you start at 0, 0. Yes. I do get that. Okay. Oh, because I'm still in the for. Because I'm still in this indent. A and B is still already defined. Ah, okay, okay. Was it X and Y or was it Y and X? I think it was X and Y. Let's see. 0, 0, 0, 1. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Or it's not. So. So in here, instead of printing, I want to save X and Y to the empty dictionary, which I label pos. Pos equals empty dictionary. And then I say position equals, no, position brackets X, Y equal get companion. Wait a second. So, get companion, get companion. You're desperate, you little drone. I barely can read that. Entities bush, tree, tree. Oh, and then I somehow... Okay, I somehow need to change what I get as a companion into... I need to put that also into the dictionary. Yeah. I need to... How do I get only the coordinates of the companion? Wait a second. Okay, I test this companion. And I want the coordinates of the companion be here. And the companion, so the tree or the bush or something, as the value in the position. So, yeah, plant type. So, companion, plant type XY. It will return something like entities caret 3.5. This means that this bush would have to be at 3.5. I never learned how to separate a variable. If I'm correct, getCompanion itself is a list, right? It is a list of the companion and the coordinates. Where was lists? No, set. Not list. Not lists, but sets. Sorry. Tuple of plants and tuple of coordinates. Just put line. You need to save new ones. Plant type, companion X, companion Y equals get companion. Is it really? Wait. I copy that for a second. Ah, there, this one. For example, if you plant a bush, then get companion, it will return. But this is a list, that's not a... I don't... How do I separate the coordinates? Do I need to separate them? I need to save them somehow into the dictionary. So I can check for it later. Wait a second. Print plant type. Okay. Plant type is now the companion. And if I print the other thing, position, No, the position does not get rid. Entities 3013. That does not get rid of the... I already have the plant type up here. This does not get rid of the entity type. Plant type. Companion X, companion Y equals get companion. No. No, I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. I'm sorry. I think I need to take a break. I need to take a break here. My brain stopped working at some point. I did quite a lot though. I expanded my farm. I learned I learned how to write code in like 5 lines instead of in 20. Well, that was a copy paste part, but it's fine. I will of course try to improve the farm next time when I play this game. For today though, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. So let's get to here and I can close the game. Quit. Oh, that was something. I need to really hammer to my brain how the dictionary works and some more of the for loop. I need to figure that out a little better. And yeah, that's the 2 biggest issues, and maybe a little more problem solving, because 20 lines is a little more than 5. But that's also probably a lot of practice and experience and stuff. I will continue that. I will definitely continue that. Next week, on Friday, I will play The Farmer Was Replaced again. And until then, I will be live pretty much every day, except for Saturday. And you can check out, where do I have it? There I have it. The schedule, if you want to know that. If you want to know what I stream and not only when I stream. Because I play all kinds of games. And next stream will be on Sunday. I thank you very, very much for watching, for coming here to the stream today. It was a pleasure having you. And why does my mouse will not work there? It was a pleasure having you. And that's it. Have a beautiful weekend. And of course, stay healthy and stay hydrated. I hope we see us in the future again at some point. And if it's only in The Farmer Was Replaced. Bye bye.